Governor Mike DeWine signed House Bill 4 into law today, adding a layer of security for Ohio's children.
The legislation stems from the death of 10-year-old Montgomery County native Dakota Collins, who was killed in December of 2019 from years of extensive abuse. 2 News reporter Caroline Morse breaks down this new law for us live here in the studio. Representative and former Montgomery County Sheriff Phil Plummer led House Bill 4 using decades of law enforcement experience. He says this bill will prevent child abuse cases like Dakota's from falling through the cracks between Child Protective Services and law enforcement.
The young man in our community where he kind of fell through the cracks. With Dakota Collins, it was a tragedy, obviously. And
Representative Phil Plummer inspired House Bill 4 in memory of 10-year-old Dakota Collins, a boy who was brutally raped and excessively abused by his father for years and murdered in December of 2019. The legislation will require Public Children's Services Agency to disclose confidential information discovered during child abuse investigations to any federal, state, or local government entity, including law enforcement. House Bill 4 will also create a Youth and Family Ombudsman program, an official appointed to investigate complaints on behalf of families that believe their case is not being properly handled.
This will help, fill in those gaps. It'll be more accountability, more eyes on children's services, more cross-reporting. God bless the children's services people. They try to do their best, but we just cannot drop the ball. Or when we're dealing with youth in their lives, this is a tragedy.
The family of Dakota Collins released a statement today on House Bill 4 saying, quote, "While nothing can ease the pain of Dakota's mother, grandmother, and family, our hope is that legislation will have a positive impact on the way which children like Dakota are protected. We need to ensure that no other children are left behind or forgotten in a system that should be designed with our kids' best interest at heart."
Until you get closure, until somebody says we're investigating your report, don't stop with one entity. Keep pushing this, because as we've seen, if we drop the ball, it can be fatal.
Dakota's father, Al McLean, was sentenced to 51 years to life in prison, and House Bill 4 will go into law in 90 days. Live in studio, Caroline Morse, 2 News, working for you.